33rd episode today of Premium Advantage, August 1st, 2025. Our co-host, Mr. SportsCinto.
Hello to everyone in the podcast land and TikTok world.
Thank you very much for joining us today, sir. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Now, party time.
All right, it is party time with the live sound check. At the edge of information today, trying to come up with solutions to help folks save time and money in taxes and insurance. So we'll go through the information that we have for today. Let's see, we have a great episode for you guys today. Here, thanks, so don't forget, go to the website if you have questions with regards to tax preparation, the premiumadvantage.com. We will answer your questions, a complimentary appointment with one of our professionals. She Media, road to the cook-off.
Bam. We are on the road.
Pow, 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 pow. And road to the World Cup 2026, all the way through with promoting support for business owners, sponsoring opportunities.
We are looking for sponsors, by the way.
Looking for sponsors. We have events, we have shows, we have movies coming up. So
XIE.com.
on the road. Myself, Roberto, Premium HTX on all social media. And our topics for today, we got some updates for Houston. We got SportsCinto. We always try to streamline the solutions. Thank you, SportsCinto, for the information. See what we got here on the weekly side. Now, keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. We're trying to be efficient with the information. We have try to keep the shows under 30 minutes typically, but there's so much information and we have so many things happening, right? And then last week we did the international episode, so I kind of wanted to summarize some of the information.
You were on vacation. You were at the international twerk contest?
I wouldn't call it a vacation. It was a research. It was a research expedition.
Research expedition. He was twerking. On the beach with a pina colada in his hand.
Is that not how you do research?
It is. That's one form?
That's one form, you're saying.
It is.
Research is subjective.
I'm glad.
Wow, reality is subjective.
Everybody needs that. Everybody needs research. Everybody needs their own research. You're right.
You're saying. That's how you learn. How else are you going to learn? How else are you going to learn if you don't do it? So keep in mind, the updates. Summary episode 2025 is half gone, so we're going to go through a little. I don't want to go through it too fast. I want to kind of go through the information, one slow piece at a time. So try to center the focus of our information, saving taxes and insurance, okay? Daily episodes, trying to push for the daily episodes. We're kind of getting a little bit more with regards to the processes in line. What I'm actually looking for is good topics. Good, solid topics on the feedback with regards to how or what folks are looking to maybe learn about, or maybe find out about, maybe a little bit more research, or maybe some other viewpoints with regards to their perceptions. So there you go, some good topics to discuss for the daily episodes is what I'm looking for.
What you want,
yes.
baby, I got it. What you need, no, I got it. What song is that?
That's how you cross. Oh man.
All I'm asking
is for a little respect. That is good.
But when you say it slow, it sounds like I'm telling a speech.
I like it. So, the push for world peace is something that we've been discussing, throwing into tools and incentives for the markets for world peace. And so now we're going into like very turbulent times with regards to society and things that are happening. So those discussions are part of something that we need to all be aware of. Otherwise, we're gonna ignore the problem.
Hey, tough conversations, man. Tough conversations. They call that for a reason, but you gotta have them.
Solutions need to be implemented, pushed. That's one of the things.
If you do tough things regularly, they don't feel that tough. So have those conversations consistently.
For solutions, continuous solutions.
You got to have solutions for them, absolutely. Then you can just check it off your list.
Some new tools that I mentioned, new tools that I wanted to throw into the list. I don't have the full list, but keep in mind it's a full list of new concepts, new things that are at the edge that folks may not be aware. That's why we have a lot of these guests, professionals that give us this information so that we can be aware and make more informed decisions.
Yes.
All right, cool. So
yes.
some tools for folks.
What we got?
Sleep, rest. Okay, sleep and rest. A good night's sleep and rest. And I'm not gonna set a time limit. I'm not gonna say this much or how much. A good night, restful sleep with maybe not your phone right next to you, so that you don't think about your phone at the moment that you go to sleep and the moment that your phone. You know what I'm saying? Like put yourself in a natural, normal sleep state. Is what I am including into this list. Okay, so you can rest peacefully and not have that thought of something that I have to do by yourself. Little sleep.
You hit it on the head at the end there. Deep sleep.
Yeah.
Restful sleep.
Restful sleep.
Right.
Correct.
Because that's how you recharge.
Correct.
Don't forget, y'all, we're mammals. And that's what we do. Every mammal does it. You ever watch a dog sleep? They do that little, we all do that little jerking thing. Every mammal, I don't know about other animals, insects and other things, but I know that every mammal has dreams, has REM, has recovery when we sleep,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how we learn.
Yeah.
That's how it's just
Not
natural.
only our, yeah, right, not, how we deeply absorb more of the information that we've gathered through the day,
Correct.
our body also rests, our
Correct.
mind rests, a restful sleep, so that your whole body, the next day when things are coming up, is rested and with the most efficient.
Dude, I remember when I was a kid, I used to dream of the video game levels,
Yeah, yeah.
and then wake up in the morning
Yeah!
and beat it,
right?
right?
I've been
Am I
there,
right?
I mean, I'm just saying, sleep is a solution. All right, so we're throwing in the list. So keep it going. Memorization. I'm not sure if you've tried this before, but it's a form of.
Wait,
like
what was it again?
Memorization. Memorization. Or memorization? I mean, you apply whatever you need to apply for world peace, okay? But memorization.
Yeah.
But memorization is something that we all have available to us. If you haven't done it, if you don't even know what it is, I would say look it up. Do you have?
Dude, there's hella tools on how to improve that too.
Yeah. So keep it in mind.
You can go on YouTube.
The question.
Shout out to YouTube.
Yeah, and so something that I've noticed is like I've a little bit at a time stopped memorizing things because we have the tools to help us kind of
Like
keep
phone numbers?
things like that. There are some numbers that I have memorized,
Of course.
but new generations, new folks that are coming in. My question there is like, are you memorizing anything? Is there something? Because if you don't memorize, you're subject to the information to change, and then you'll have less of a ground to stand on about what's true and what's not true.
That's a good point.
It's like, hey, wait, hold on, that's not what I learned, right? Not only memorization, maybe handwriting some of the ideas, handwriting some of the thoughts, saving. A lot of folks use digital, but there's a different risk.
Thank you for reminding me. I just wrote a letter to my tia who wrote me a letter. Shout out to my tia Tylo, who wrote me a letter in cursive.
Oh, okay.
And I wrote it back, and I started writing regular, and wait a minute, and because I looked at her letter, because I wanted to answer the question, and I looked, she's cursive. So I started switching to cursive. Dude, it was terrible.
Oh, really?
It has been so long. When's the last time you wrote like paragraphs in cursive?
Yeah.
That's in school.
Happy birthday! Pow! Happy
that's
thanks!
it. That's all you write nowadays.
2025.
Even that, right? But I don't even know, are they even teaching cursive in school anymore?
I believe that they are. And somebody just mentioned to me recently that there is a connection between like cursive writing as opposed to like print writing, like the way that your mind connects the idea on the cursive situation.
Yes.
So these are tools available to us to
Dude, that's an Alzheimer's test.
Yeah.
When you're checking for the
is that right?
Alzheimer's, they want you to write the numbers of a clock.
Oh.
They want you to write something like there's certain things and patterns that
Yeah.
you lose as you get older that you can sharpen when you're younger.
Sure. So you just keep that in mind, and then also retain or maybe try to even recuperate as you get older to repractice.
Sleep.
Yeah. So one of the things that I'm learning, for example, if it's for you, I'm learning, trying to push myself, is music. Trying to learn a little bit on the keyboard using an app. Yeah, right. I'm pushing my children to learn. We're all talking about education. What am I learning? Music. So there you go. So a little bit of that information, or mine, just so folks are aware.
You can learn everything on YouTube nowadays. That's how I learned how to play guitar. I play guitar, guys. Like, that's how I learned on YouTube. It was during quarantine, and I had nothing else to do, but still.
Yeah, do something, all right?
Yeah.
So memorization, and then also, don't forget, we've thrown in the concept of infinite money. That's something that that's a couple of years now with regards to the infinite money, infinite markets situation. You got questions about that? Go to the website, set up an appointment. We can go through the discovery questions.
Yes,
cool. What else we got on the summary? Shift in education in 2025. Big shift in education all across the board with regards to, at least in the U.S. Texas for sure, all right? So Texas passed a law with regards to the vouchers and how funds are going to be distributed, what's allowed, what's not allowed. There's a law passed with regards to like requiring schools to have the Ten Commandments, and so that's going through litigation. And so this is a little bit of a struggle, with regards to what's what with regards to public money. And education. So that's a big shift, right? Whether or not it will be positive or negative, that's one of the things that we're going to be discussing is where's the accountability of how these funds are redistributed, right? And if these new updates are actually helping education, or is it going through like another agenda, or is there another agenda at hand that is not education? So keep that in mind because there's a shift. We need to be aware of how things are shifted. Right, because
sleep with one eye open.
yeah, kind of to some degree. While we do want to have a restful sleep, we do need to be aware that there are things happening all around us that we need to be aware of because it affects all of us.
Gripping your pillow tight.
And then on the political side, this is the most disturbing ones is Israel is now being accused of war crimes. Israel is apparently being accused of war against the Palestinians in Gaza. So that is a worldwide situation now. Like I would say the majority of the world is going through that process of going through that condemnation of these acts. So be mindful that we are trying to give information and solutions for world peace because it is attainable. But this is confrontations that are
We all got to be on the same page, though, right?
understanding that I didn't know how to go about this. So I told myself, let me say a little prayer for Jesus. Prayer for all those people that are hurting. Yes, please. To let peace and love go through these situations and try to overcome whatever needs to be overcome so that whatever needs to happen. Some things are out of our control, but we do what we can. So just informing folks, I think, is a big part of the whole process. The folks that are aware is like communicate to folks that this is not acceptable situation. In my perception.
Have you seen Fantastic Four?
I haven't seen it.
It's awesome. You should check it out.
One
of the things, without any spoilers, is that the world comes together for Galactus.
That's good.
And our big Galactus is world peace.
Yes.
We all need to come together for it. Yes. Otherwise, it won't work.
Yes. I pray for it.
Shout out to Marvel. That was a great movie.
And then also on the Texas side, which is all taxes and insurance, unethical gerrymandering accusations. Unethical gerrymandering accusations in Texas. This is what's happening. Like it's coming up with new incumbents, new folks that are wanting to rise up and kind of challenge these abuses, is what they're calling abuses of authority. And so that it's part of the well, you know what? It's part of the freedom of the press. Is part of the constitutional rights that us as citizens have of the United States. And so and being able to run for Congress when situations come up that that's one of our rights and our privilege, and then also kind of you kind of have to do it. You kind of you know what I'm saying? Duty, exactly. Because if we don't do it, we don't take charge of our own destiny of how things happen, and somebody else is going to start changing our things, and so we have to be aware and engaged.
I'm so happy I got to say duty on the episode today.
And unfortunately, the war in Ukraine continues. There's, I guess, some less focus on it, but it still continues, unfortunately. But there has been some form of movement to some degree. However, the focus has now moved to the war on Gaza and with that situation. But that's still that's still happening. So we have to be aware what decisions are being made, what deals are being made for these situations to stop. Hopefully, and because, as I mentioned, it's attainable. We've gone through the list, right? Resources are infinite, the money is infinite, markets are infinite. There's some kind of situation that is outside of the norm, outside of our ability to understand at this particular moment. There's too many complications on that.
It's very complicated.
It's extremely complicated, I perceive.
It's been going for a long time.
Yeah. I have to be mindful of that.
Yep.
All right, cool. There you go. So that's a summary updates of 2025. Summary of the updates with regards to we're trying to do the yearly episode. World Peace is the continuous push. Sleep, rest, and the new additions. We're gonna come back to the list, the more complete list next week, which we got a reminder, right? Coming up with a reminder. Set up the reminder.
I set the reminder.
And then everything else that's happening with regards to education, the shifts in dynamics with regards to all that stuff. So yep, that's a good update. SportsCinto coming up.
All right. Real quick one, man. This is a good SportsCinto episode just because it's real quick and to the point. So the biggest thing right now in the NFL going on is nothing. It's just training camps, right? So a couple of things have been moving, nothing major, other than Aaron Rodgers up in Pittsburgh. The Texans are super optimistic about this year. Our defense is stacked. Right now, we're optimistic that nobody's going to get injured during training camps. They do have everybody using tackle dummies and puffy helmets now.
Oh, really?
Have you seen that?
Oh, no.
Yeah, so okay. They're trying to avoid brain injuries
and
injuries.
Okay,
total.
I got it.
So
that's good.
There's no contact. Everybody's hitting dummies. Everybody's using the big ball for exercise. They're using that to throw it at each other.
To minimize some of the impact and contact.
Correct.
And then leave the contact for the game time.
Yes, and then everybody wears these Smurf.
That makes sense.
These Jack in the Box helmets.
Okay.
They're
whatever it takes to say.
So right now it's just training camp. So it's good times right now. NBA.
But then hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt your thought. So but then my concern at that point is, are their bone structures going to be sufficient like if the other team trains with like you know what I'm saying? Like when they go now in game time where it's like less padding and things like that, are they going to be ready for this difference in
Great question. So it is regulated by the NFL. So
Okay.
there's certain times and windows that you use the balls and the dummies.
Oh,
and
really?
And then there's other times when you do full
Oh, hey,
contact.
no, you still need a little bit of full contact.
Absolutely.
Oh,
You
well, there
got
you go.
to.
Look at that. Look
You
at that.
have
So
to.
there's the detail
It's
of that
muscle
strategy.
memory.
Okay, all right, cool. There you go.
Absolutely.
Thank you for
Yeah.
answering
So
that.
they're doing it that way. And then there's scrimmages against other teams.
Sure.
Which
I
is
got
a
it.
really big one.
I got it. Right.
But there was already a game last night.
Right.
Thursday. What's today? Friday. Thursday night. It was the Hall of Fame game.
Gotcha.
So there was already football going on
Yeah.
right now. So we're excited about
And
the
then on
NFL.
top of that, they've also added, I believe, rules of engagement with regards to how to hit the players, when it's not appropriate, and things
yeah.
like add a little bit more layer of protection.
Every year, there's more and more they're trying to add
good,
things
that's
to
good.
make it safer and safer as much
Yeah.
as possible. Because I mean, it is a brutal sport. I know
Yeah.
I played it. So yeah, it's they're doing their best, man.
I got you. No, I get it.
Yeah,
That's
so
good. They're moving in the right direction.
yeah, cool. So NBA right now. So there's been the NBA. There's been a couple of big moves. Like the Bucks traded Holiday. There's been some big moves around right now, but it's still the summertime. The NBA is also kind of in a lull. So that's why the SportsCinto is fun to me right now, because there's a lot of weird sports going on that I've been watching. There's called ESPN Ocho.
Okay.
So the ESPN
El
Ocho.
Ocho.
El Ocho. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
What have you heard about it?
There's on Dodgeball, the movie Dodgeball, they have ESPN.
Bam.
El
Exactly.
Ocho.
It's El Ocho, right? So
oh, it really is.
it's a real thing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
I thought it
it's
was
all
just
the
fun.
obscure things, because right now there's no sports, right?
Okay,
It's like like July, like right where we're at right now is the time where there's like not a lot of sports. So they got like dodgeball is one of them. Tag.
Oh, okay.
Did you know you can play professional tag?
Oh, yeah. No, I wasn't aware.
Tag.
Oh, okay, cool.
Cornhole.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen cornhole.
There's
I've
another
seen
one called
cornhole.
Omega Ball. Have you heard of Omega
No, I
Ball?
haven't heard of
Omega Ball is like it's like Chinese checkers in a way, but soccer.
Oh.
So it's 3 teams.
Oh, yeah. I have seen something like this.
Three
Right.
teams.
So it's 3 teams, and there's current soccer, and there's
Right.
3 goals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
3
I've seen
goals,
this.
3 teams.
I've seen it, but I haven't actually watched the full game.
Yeah, so there's a whole skew of things.
Okay,
anyway,
that's
so that's why it's just we're all just waiting for the NFL, waiting for October, man. When October is, all 3 major sports will be going on. I'm excited for that. And the World Cup is next year. So right now we're in a major lull. But one thing exciting, go ahead and flip this. In the MLB,
What you got? What's happening?
is the boy is back. Carlos Correa is back with the Houston Astros. This is humongous news. A couple of things interesting with this one. Well, first of all, shout out to our third baseman that's currently out, Isaac Paredes, who tore his hamstring. So he's going to be out for like 6 months, 7 months at least this season. So we need desperately a bat, because also we have the most injured players in the league right now.
Really?
We have 18 players out.
Oh, yeah.
18
Okay,
players.
Yeah,
So we lost like 7 games in a row.
Ouch. Yeah.
But I was telling people, I was like, number 1, we're still in first place.
Sure.
Number 2, during that time, that wasn't the Astros. That was the Space Cowboys.
Okay, got it.
That was like all of our minor league players
Sure,
came up just to support the team,
yeah.
because we had nobody else.
Sure.
So anyway, we were so desperate that we went back to our old girlfriend. That's how you know. That's how you know you're struggling and you're desperate. You go back to your old girlfriend. So we did. But here's the good news.
Yeah.
Half of that money, or like 70 or 60 or 80% of it, is already paid for by the other team.
Oh, really?
So that was the problem initially with.
Sorry. Hey, move it.
It's gonna be weird.
Learn.
It's gonna be weird.
Move it,
Also,
but learn. Sorry. Hey, move it.
It's gonna be weird.
Learn.
It's gonna be weird.
Move it,
Also,
but learn. It's
but
okay. It's fine. Don't be arguing. You already got paid.
Listen, why it's gonna be weird though?
Why is that?
Our shortstop currently is hurt.
Oh, shoot.
So when he's gonna come back, he's gonna play
be boom.
shortstop
And then
for like
switch
a
out?
couple of games,
But then switch out.
and then the other kid's gonna come
But it is.
kick him back.
Why can't they have switching positions? The positions so solidified.
There's ego in baseball.
Okay, well, you see what I'm saying? You see
that's the one thing about baseball.
Is one of the things we can maybe include this little phenomenon in folks about, hey, the solution is attainable, but then there's other factors. I'm just saying.
Politics, favoritism, all that. But in baseball, there's a whole lot of ego, man. It's bad. So anyway, that's why they're getting rid of the umps and bringing robot umps, because of the egos. So anyway, not a lot going baseball, other than the fact that the Astros are still in first place with a whole ton of injured players, but a bunch of them are coming back literally next week. So we're excited about the future with this, and that is it for SportsCinto this week.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
Don't forget, folks, go to the website. If you're interested in the free giveaway raffle, you get to the raffle. You get in the newsletter. You get in the raffle, streamlining solutions.
And tell them what they win, Bob.
They have an option to win either a $100 gift card, free newsletter option, right? Be part of the live episode.
That works. You are Bob.
It does. It did work. And an exclusive entrance to the next event. Don't forget, we have events and we have things of that nature. the speed networking event being organized by LEAD, the Lead in Inner Loop. That's one that I've been mentioning with regards to the power of networking. It's a great event. It's going to be held on the 13th, August 13th at Katz's from between 8:45 and 10 a.m. I highly recommend it. It's going to be a great time.
I'll be there.
Okay, you're going to do a lot of
Hey,
networking.
real quick, what is like speed networking? Is it like everybody lines up
yep,
and you're just like,
yep,
hello,
yep,
hello,
yep,
hello,
yep,
hello.
yep, yep.
Are you serious?
That's what we're
Oh
going to be
man,
doing.
I want to see
That's
that.
what we're going to be doing.
I want to see that.
Thank you, Lead in a Group, for
You
setting this up.
just have business cards and you just
Yes, yes, just like that. I mean, but a little bit more engaged with you're supposed to get a little bit more, but
hello,
yeah. There's
hello.
a little parameters, a little roll, and then boom. What do you do? Solutions streamlined,
I'm gonna do
baby.
something weird. I'm gonna
Premium
smell the
advantage
business
coming
cards
through.
Something weird. It'd be like, what is this guy
Dude,
smelling?
I've been mentioning to them about the show, being invited them, being
Bet.
consistent with it, so it should be working out.
That sounds cool, man.
All right, let me see. Hold on. We have more events. Oh, the Road to the Houston Cook-Off, Road to the World Cup. Keep talking about it.
Correct.
In August, we have, don't forget, the 9th, which is the second Saturday, the art event at Bad Astronaut. The art event at Bad Astronaut. Tagging along is also a chess tournament, trying to put that together with the chess nights. Trying to put that through. Ooh, the communication is coming. We'll see how it comes out.
Sweet.
Also, don't forget, the 29th, we got Labor Day weekend. What's up? What we got going on the 29th?
Man, we got a full lineup, including the Rob Mungo is coming out of retirement to do comedy
Coming out of retirement,
again.
huh?
He's coming out and he's doing it, and he has the most amazing Dr. Phil impression. I'm trying to get him to do it.
Okay. So that's the 29th. Don't forget, now we're trying to get in one or two more events. So keep in mind, we're supporting the speed networking event, the chess tournament event, comedy night situation. We're trying to throw in a barbecue event. We need sponsors.
What's up, man?
Sponsors to enjoy some of this fun.
Boom.
What else we got? Oh, okay, that's another flyer that you may be seeing around us with regards to the chess and the art monthly.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't seen that one. That's cool.
Yeah, if you see it, it's the same event.
That's
different
cool.
market.
I like that.
All right, there you go. That's it for the information. It's time for us to take a pick for the show. If you guys have questions, anything that you guys want to throw back with the shout-outs, lead in a group. Lead in a loop networking group for putting the events together. I thank you very much, guys, for all the support.
Yay.
I'll see you guys each Wednesday. What do you got in the shout-outs?
I got a special shout-out. I want to give a shout-out to my friend April Wells. Her name is she got married. Her name is April Donaldson. She passed away from cancer.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Unfortunately, she fought it 3 times and lost her recent battle. I just found this out today. So she was an amazing person, super funny, super smart. Shout out to you, April. I'm trying not to cry. I'm holding this one in. But yes, so that reminds me, folks, life is short, man. Do everything you want. Go get it. Get up. Go get out and get something right now, because you never know. She was my age. She was super energetic, and now she's gone. So may you rest in peace, April. Yes, sir.
Cool. Thank you very much, guys. See you guys next time.